Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am on my second video for the day, so this makeup look may look a little familiar, but here we go. So you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We are doing airy, musky florals. Now, this category I have fallen in love with more and more as I've been on my perfume journey. I, in the beginning, was not too much of a iris fan, and I liked musky fragrances, but I noticed that a lot of musky fragrances would have orris root or iris, and I didn't really enjoy that in the beginning of my fragrance journey. But now here I am coming at you with several different musky, airy, floral scents that scream spring and summer. They're perfect to wear in hot weather, refreshing, light, airy. And so if you enjoy this fragrance category, then just keep on watching. And also, thank you for clicking on the thumbnail. Subscribe, like, comment, all the good things, and let's get started. Let's get started, guys. So first up is going to be a special bottle. This is Ex Nihilo Lust in Paradise, but this is not the original. I do own the original, but in today's video, I'm going to talk about the Lust in Paradise Par Reine Paradise. This was a collaboration that Ex Nihilo did with an artist. And at the scent event that I went to for this fragrance, it was an event actually talking about a different fragrance, but I fell in love with this fragrance at the event, and they had someone there that was painting flowers onto the bottles. And so I fell in love with this fragrance, and even though I own Lust in Paradise, I found this one to be a little bit different, and I picked it up. So again, look at this bottle. It's so pretty. I was at the Ex Nihilo boutique in Los Angeles because my friend Marcy was having an event there, and they were talking about doing the mix-ins at Ex Nihilo, and she did a flor narcotique and added musk to it. And I just fell in love with this version of Lust in Paradise, so I brought it home with me. And so in this video, you're going to see a lot of notes repeat in these fragrances because this is an airy, musky, lightly floral fragrances, and a common denominator in a lot of them is going to be sandalwood, iris, freesia, musk, ambrette, ambroxan. It's going to appear in a lot of these fragrances that I'm going to talk about today. So let's get started. Oh, the atomizers on Ex Nihilo bottles are so beautiful. And this one comes with a special top as well. So, oh, this fragrance is so gorgeous, you guys. It is truly, really, it's beautiful. If you've ever smelled the original Lust in Paradise, it's a bit like an airy, watery, sort of Delina type fragrance. But this one has a little more of what I feel is a musky, woody note to it. It's watery rose, cedar woods, musk. It is so beautiful. It literally smells like spring in a bottle. And it's airy and light enough to wear in the summer. This is not a heavy floral fragrance. This isn't something that's going to weigh you down. This is youthful, vibrant, and so, so pretty. It's like, it smells like young roses. And the cedar wood in here is beautiful. This fragrance is truly beautiful to me. It makes me feel so pretty, so feminine. I do feel this is a feminine leaning fragrance. And let's get down to the notes. So we have pink pepper, peony, solar notes, lychee, tonka, musk, white cedar, amber, and ambergris. But to me, this is the most perfect blend of young, pink rosebuds, a beautiful smooth cedar wood, and it's just the most perfect blend to me. This one is more woody than the original. I have the original sitting up here as well. This is the original Lust in Paradise. And this one's not as woody to me. It's a little more floral, I would say, than this one, which is more, it's got that more of that woodiness to it. It is seriously a strikingly beautiful fragrance. And it's gorgeous. The woody notes mixed with this watery rose, it just screams femininity, and it makes me feel so feminine, so beautiful when I am wearing this fragrance. And the flowers on the bottle just make it that much more special to me. So that was Lust in Paradise, Parrain Paradise. The next one up is another beautiful floral musky scent. It is called Don't Cry For Me from Altaia. And this fragrance is super special. I found this fragrance, the last fragrance, the Lust in Paradise, the original, I found and purchased at MichyScents. The Lust in Paradise Parrain Paradise, I bought at the Ex Nihilo actual boutique. And this one, Don't Cry For Me, I found and purchased at MichyScents or Scent Bar. This is such a beautiful, freshy, musky, lightly floral, white florals with a tea note. And it is super pretty. Again, I feel this is feminine leaning. I'm getting tons of white florals, but not heavy, not, dense. They're airy, they're musky, they're ambroxan, they're pushing out. It's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. You do get the tea note in here. It's bright, it's fresh, it's I think it's green tea. Super bright, fresh, vibrant fragrance. And I love the name, Don't Cry For Me. It's such a wonderful fragrance. It's really, truly beautiful. And I think there's neroli in here as well. Jasmine, neroli, maybe orange blossom. Let me tell you the notes. So the notes are tea, freesia, cherry blossom, heliotrope, jasmine, cashmeran, ambrette, labdanum, and amber. Now this fragrance is not a heavy amber. It's just the perfect mix of these white airy florals, and a bright, beautiful tea scent. That's the best way I can describe it. Is if you like jasmine tea, it's kind of like that. But if in your jasmine tea were flowers of freesia and jasmine petals, and it is so airy and beautiful and a perfect scent for spring and summer. This absolutely will do amazing in the heat. It'll be refreshing, feminine, light, and truly super beautiful. Really beautiful. Get your nose on that if you like jasmine tea scents, a light, airy floral scents with clean white musk. It is gorgeous. All right, next up, we have a fragrance that I do not hear get talked about on YouTube or Instagram enough, and I think it deserves all of its flowers, all of its love. I mean, it is a beautiful fragrance, and this is Kilian Woman in Gold. Now, this fragrance is fantastic to me. It is so beautiful. Again, I feel it is feminine. It's called Woman in Gold. I think it is feminine leaning. Oh, okay. Again, gorgeous, musky, bright, juicy, citrusy juices. and it's got akigala wood in it. And if you know anything about akigala wood, it is a very, once you know that what that note is, you will be able to detect it in any fragrance that has it. Valaya has akigala wood. Guidance has akigala wood. Blue Talisman has akigala wood. And it's a spicy wood. But this fragrance is so stunning. It is so stunning. This is fantastic. And this one I feel is all year round. I don't feel like it's just for spring. It's just for summer. I would wear this in the fall, no problem. It's heavenly. It is so beautiful. It is heavenly. Everyone that I have recommended this perfume to has fallen in love with this fragrance. It is beautiful. And it's got sweetness to it, almost like a marshmallow touch. I'll read the notes for you. It is bergamot, mandarin, aldehydes, vanilla absolute, rose, geranium, freesia again in this fragrance, vanilla again, akigala wood, tonka, and patchouli. This fragrance is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. This is femininity in a bottle. I feel like a woman when I wear this, woman in gold. It is gorgeous. And so like I said before, there are common notes you're going to see in these fragrances. And so there is the vanilla is what I think is giving that marshmallowy note, but freesia is going to pop up in a lot of these, and the musky. Oh, it's beautiful. It is a really, the vanilla is giving more like a vanilla marshmallow instead of like, you know, syrupy or really warm vanilla. But there is something about this fragrance that is irresistible to me. It is fantastic. It is gorgeous. It is my favorite Kilian that's ever been made. And it's gorgeous. It's got a little bit of Valaya has akigala wood too. And this does have some Valaya vibes to it. So if you like Valaya, you will probably love this. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And the citruses, the mandarins, they're sweet, perky, vibrant, really, truly a gorgeous fragrance, you guys. Get your nose on Kilian's Woman in Gold and then tell me what you think. If you own this fragrance, put it in the comments. I absolutely adore that fragrance so much. I think it is gorgeous. Next up, guys, I have Apollonia. Apollonia is from Xerjoff. Look at this gorgeous bottle. It's beautiful. It is stunning. Now, Apollonia is 100% unisex to me. This is a, again, airy, musky, light, floral, clean scent. And I first sampled this at Beverly Hills Perfumery, and I purchased a sample to go home and really get with it. This is, like I said, again, unisex. It is clean, airy. Oh, it's beautiful. It's stunning. Musky. I think there's iris in here, or orris. And just super spring, summer clean. Very, very clean fragrance. This has notes of white flowers, orris, and white musk. That's all they're divulging for the fragrance notes. And I am smelling like an iris, orris, powdery, clean white musk. And it's beautiful. It is really beautiful. And the white florals, they're nondescript. It's really pretty. I wouldn't say it's jasmine. Maybe it's freesia. It's gorgeous. It really is pretty. It's super clean. And quite powerful, actually. It's long lasting. And it reminds me a bit of another fragrance that's going to come up. But super unisex, very clean white musk. lightly floraled, a beautiful fragrance. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to go in for another completely unisex fragrance. This is Guerlain Musk Ultra Blanc. Now, this is a fragrance that for a musk and for this category lasts a very good amount of time, especially on clothes. I absolutely adore this fragrance. It is beautiful. Oh, it's hard to say which one's my absolute favorite, but this is really up there. I really, really enjoy this scent. There's some neroli. It is super clean. It is super airy. 100% unisex. The notes in this are white musk, neroli, ambrette, iris, orange blossom, rose, milk, sandalwood, and white amber. And the sandalwood in this is milky. It says it's a milk note. I would just say this is milky sandalwood. Creamy, super smooth. This is the most non-offensive fragrance I have ever smelled in my life. This is office friendly. This is working in the same cubicle friendly. This is airplane friendly. It is one of the most beautiful, clean white musk fragrances I have ever smelled. Hence the 200 ml bottle, right? I don't pick up rose in this, but I do pick up, you know, ambrette, iris, lightly powdery, not overbearingly powdery, not super powdery, but it smells so clean. It smells like a crisp white shirt, freshly pressed, with the most beautiful airy ambrette, musk mallow, purple flowers, just stunning. Another stunning fragrance. And you can get your nose on this at any major department store that carries Guerlain. And I highly suggest it. I really do. It is a beautiful, long-lasting, perfect, clean white musk with just light flowers. So next up, we have Airy's Amber Musk. And this one is not talked about a lot either. And it is a gorgeous fragrance. It's one of the first amber musks I ever bought. This kind of started me on the path, right? It is gorgeous. Now, I feel this is absolutely feminine leaning. And this is stunning. It's lightly sweet. It's a warm musk. Apollonia to me is a cold musk, and Airy's Amber Musk is a warm musk to me. This is your skin, but so much better. And it is a lightly sweetened ambrette musk mallow fragrance. I will read off the notes to you. We have musk, benzoin, ambroxan, coconut, sandalwood, rose, and lily of the valley. I do not pick up rose in this fragrance. What I am getting is a sweetened, fluffy, white, musky fragrance. Just the most perfectly sweetened, airy musk mallow you've ever smelled. And the benzoin, I think, leans to why this feels more of a warm musk versus like Apollonia, which I consider a cold musk, more of an iris white musk, more clean. This one is warmer. It's sexier. This is probably one of the sexiest musks that I have up here. This is very sexy. This is cuddle time. Beautiful, feminine musk. If you have not had a chance to get your nose on it, you can also go to any major department store that carries the line Airy. I think it's Estee Lauder's granddaughter, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's who Airy is. And her line is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I own several from the line. I highly recommend several from the line. This is not a huge, long-lasting fragrance. I do have to re-up. I used to go to work, and then by the time I went on my lunch break, I would respray again. And then when I got off work, it was light enough to where that I could turn into picking out my nighttime scent. But it is beautiful. It is truly beautiful, gorgeous, warm musk. Okay, my battery died. As I said earlier in the video, I am on my second video of the day, so hopefully I'm pretty much back in position. All right, here we go. The next one is Born to Stand Out, Dirty Heaven. They also, on Instagram and stuff, they go by like BTSO, and they have some cheeky names. I have a couple of these fragrances. I have Drunk Saffron. I have Not Vanilla. I have another one, but now I can't, I'm blanking out on the name. Anyways, this is about Dirty Heaven. Dirty Heaven is, again, musky, floral, airy, perfect for spring and summer. The one thing I will say about the Born to Stand Out bottles is that you cannot pick them up from the top because they do not lock on. So if you pick them up from the top, you will drop your bottle. Now this is different, again, than all the rest. This one has a grapey floral to it. Sort of like when tuberose comes off as grapey, bubblegummy. I don't think there's tuberose in this fragrance. I'll have to check on the notes, but that's immediately what I'm getting. I'm getting this airy, super light, fluffy, grapey white floral. It's stunning with just a little bit of maybe pepper. And there must be saffron in here because I'm smelling what smells like a saffron or a suede note. But I think it is saffron. I love saffron in fragrances, and it's something that's quite easy for me to spot out in fragrances. And this is like the saffron from, if you've ever tried Fragrance Dubois Lovers, it's kind of like that saffron, where it gives a really clean, buttery, light-colored suede idea. So the notes of this are tonka, vanilla, saffron, ambroxan, various white flowers, jasmine, neroli, and amber. Now, in the various white flowers, there could be a tuberose note in here because I am absolutely getting that grapey, bubblegummy tuberose. I do smell the jasmine though, and the saffron makes this very sexy, very sexy. This is uber femininity, but you're wearing a very light tan cream colored suede jacket and you are looking stunning, sexy, vivacious. This is a truly sexy perfume. It is still light and airy enough to, it's a musky ambroxan fragrance that is very spring and summer. But I actually purchased this fragrance, I believe, in the fall. I purchased it from MichyScents. They had the whole line when it first launched. And when it first launched, I picked up Not Vanilla, Drunk Saffron, Fig Porn. And then when this release came out for Dirty Heaven, I immediately got on it. I needed a bottle. I really enjoyed this house. There's several other from this house that I enjoy as well. But yeah, this is the most perfect grapey, bubblegummy, white floral, ambroxan, musky, just feminine, beautiful, gorgeous. It lasts quite long, especially on clothes. But again, a lot of these fragrances are when they're light and they're airy and, some of them, they're not going to be that long of wearing. But if I tell you in this video that something's long wearing, then it is. It impresses me enough to wear that I feel it's a long wearing, musky, clean floral. So yeah, that was Dirty Heaven from Born to Stand Out. Next up, we have another fragrance that I do not hear get spoken about enough, and it's a shame. It really is a shame. This is a gorgeous, beautiful fragrance. Well, first, the fragrance is Dusita Anamkara. Now, I discovered this fragrance, smelled it, and purchased it from Scent Room LA. And as soon as I picked it up, I said, oh, this is stunning. This is beautiful. I did not know the notes of it whatsoever. I just picked it up, I smelled it, and immediately said, white flowers, musk, slightly woody, airy, ambroxan, but green. There's a greenness to this, and I think there's neroli in this fragrance. I know there's jasmine, and there's tea, I believe, as well. But this neroli gives it a green touch in the beginning, but as that greenness fades, in comes again a more grapey white floral fragrance, like Dirty Heaven, but different. But different. You can own both of these. It's not redundant. Look at me, I'm convinced you. It's not redundant. It's not redundant to me, but there are similarities in the way that this gets grapey white floral, but in Dirty Heaven, there is not a strong green note. Neroli can come off pretty green. I don't know if there's petitgrain in this. I'll tell you guys the notes soon. But this is gorgeous. And the bit of green mixed with the grapey white floral and the ambroxan makes for a very, very beautiful fragrance. I do feel, I don't know, I can't remember if I said, but Dirty Heaven I feel is feminine leaning. And Anamkara I feel is feminine leaning. It's gorgeous. Let's go over the notes. So I have orange blossom, blood orange, freesia, again popping up in the notes, tuberose, tea, jasmine, peach, vanilla, rose, patchouli, vetiver, sandalwood, and cedar. So to me, it's that, same grapey tuberose. It's musky, it's woody. The cedar is clean woods. And this one lasts pretty well as well. It's not going to last you all day though. I do have to re-up a few hours in, but I don't mind it because I just truly love the way this fragrance smells so much. It's got a little bit of a jasmine tea kind of kick to it, but that grapey tuberose, the grapey bubblegummy tuberose is the star of the show. And then, right in the thirds of it is the greens, and the other thirds of it is the musk. And it's a pretty fragrance. And I'm surprised it's not talked about more. But it's my first fragrance from Dusita, and I would actually like to explore the line a little bit further. Let me know if you guys have a favorite Dusita fragrance. All right, so thanks for sticking with me. We've got 3 more to go. The next up is a fragrance that I did have in my anniversary fragrance haul. I purchased this from Harrods. This is 312 Saint Honoré by BDK. And so this fragrance, again, is going to be, like I've said, like the title says, ambroxan, musky, light white florals, really a pretty scent. This one has, when I first smell it, I'm smelling a ton of orris or iris. That's the predominant floral in this one. It's musky, it's clean. It's got a little bit of wood to it, maybe some clean cedar wood. I'll tell you guys the notes in a second. But it is clean, airy, irisy. So it lends to a little powdery, as iris or orris does. But it's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. It's lightly floraled. This is more of letting the ambroxan, musk, and light woods kind of come to the surface with this. But it is 100% unisex. This is just a super clean, powdery, white musk fragrance with this orris iris kind of touch to it. The notes in this are pink pepper, angelica root, iris, orange blossom, tonka, white musk, ambroxan, ambro star, and oud. Now, the oud surprised me because To me, the oud is just coming off as clean woods to me, woody. It's not barnyard, it's not funky at all. It's just clean woods to me. That's the best I can explain the oud in this fragrance. If you're afraid of oud, don't be. You would, if you didn't see it in the notes, you wouldn't know it's there. You would think this was more of like a cedar wood that you're smelling. But it is beautiful, clean, all year round. I think it is absolutely perfect for spring and summer. But this is a fragrance that I feel is all year round. I could wear it in any month, on any day, and I would feel clean and beautiful. Truly, it's a gorgeous fragrance. If you haven't gotten your nose on it, give it a try. Next one up, we have Tiziana Terenzi, and this is Scythe. Hopefully the glare is not too bad on that. You could see that. This fragrance I smelled at Neiman Marcus, and my husband found one that he really liked, which was Leo, that is in another fragrance video of mine, and I fell for Scythe. Scythe, again, is going to be this lightly floral, ambroxan, airy fragrance. There's a passion fruit note in this, and Tiziana Terenzi does a lot of passion fruit notes in their fragrance. But I don't think that this comes off overly fruity. Yeah, it doesn't to me. This is way more in the same category as the rest. This airy white musk, clean fragrance, lightly floral. The notes in this are ozonic notes, lemon, bergamot, rose, various floral notes, passion fruit, green notes, cedar, vanilla, musk, amber, patchouli, and vetiver. And though it says green notes, I don't think this is a green fragrance. I don't feel that it's, uber green or anything. What sticks out to me the most is this clean, the musk, the cedar. And the citrusy notes are very calm. They're not very zingy. They're not very tart in your face. They're very subtle, and they're blended really well with the ambroxan in here. And there's patchouli and vetiver, but the patchouli is super, super light. It is not heavy patchouli at all. You wouldn't even notice that there's patchouli in here. I think the patchouli is more of an additive to give it some longevity and some strength. And it is a beautiful fragrance. It's not talked about a lot. I don't know why. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Super clean, super pretty. I do feel it's feminine leaning, but I think it's also quite unisex. So that either sex could wear this fragrance, but it's a stunner. It's a gorgeous one. And last up, we have, for the very last fragrance, we have Ex Nihilo Iris Porcelana. And this one, again, we've got iris, we've got musk, we have an airy, beautiful fragrance, very clean fragrance. And again, not the same as all of these ones that I've listed. If you were to pick up each test strip and smell them, you would say, you're right, Michelle. They all are different. They're not too repetitive. They are all standalone fragrances that are gorgeous. And this is gorgeous. I fell in love with a sample of this from the Ex Nihilo boutique, and I had to pick one up. I had to grab a bottle. Now, this is violet leaf, iris, rose, musk, sandalwood, and cedar. So you'll notice in this video there was a lot of sandalwood, cedar, musk notes in these fragrances. And it's because they blend so smoothly, creamy, clean. They're part of the clean category of scents. And this one is beautiful. This one is absolutely beautiful. I feel that it is unisex, and you have to like, iris is in the name, you have to like iris. But this is not an overly powdery iris. This is not a lipsticky iris. This is way more fresh and bright, and there is a touch of powder to it because that's what iris does, but it leans to more on the cleanly side, you know, like super clean, airy, and absolutely unisex. I do not pick up rose in that fragrance. I mainly just get this iris and clean woods, clean musk scent. But again, it is something that is absolutely perfect for spring and summer. This is like Musk Outre Blanc. It is a year-round fragrance to me. I think it could be worn all year long when you're looking for a clean white musk, slightly woody, slightly floral fragrance. So yeah, that was the last one, guys. All right, we reached the end, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, watching this video, commenting, liking. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. I'm on Instagram as MichyScents. I'm on TikTok as MichyScents, just like my YouTube, MichyScents. So thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.